Hey honeybees, so I got a lot of questions on my bingo videos, like what are those and what are you using for? How do you even play bingo? So if you are not bingo savvy, make sure you continue to watch this video. So what you see here is actually my bingo bag. I actually have more markers than this, but this is what I've been taking to the hall lately, my newest stash of them. So basically with the bingo dauber, you use it to mark your papers. This is what it looks like. For those who didn't know what a dauber was, that is a bingo dauber. You can purchase them from bingo stores. You can purchase them from any bingo hall that you attend. You can actually, if you are looking for a bingo hall, if that is something that you like, you can always Google bingo halls near you and they'll be able to tell you all the halls. Yes, there is a fee, not to enter, but there is a fee to play, and it depends on how many books or packets that you feel comfortable with playing. I play 27 sheets. Not everybody can play that many. But yeah, they have different color daubers. As you can see, way more than what I have as well. I have some other colors as well, like I said. But these are the main colors that they offer. They do have glitter and everything. So at the bingo hall that I attend, this is how it is set up. So it tells you what days it is, when the game starts. All proceeds do go to local charities, but you do have the chance to win big pots actually. So these are the different games. The different bingo games depends, depends on what you're looking for. So if they say they're looking for a cover all means that you're covering the whole board. That is what a hat pin and four corners is, which is a stamp, a bingo, which if you play bingo before, if you get 5 in a row, that is a bingo, as well as the four corners. So that is a hat pin. And in any regular bingo, if you just had four corners, that would be a bingo. If you just had this little symbol right here, that would be a bingo. And if you just had that line right there, that would be a bingo. But for that bingo game, they're looking for that specific design. And that's with all of these. So small frame are just the boxes around the free spot. A letter X, of course, is a letter X. A hat pin without the four corners is just the stamp, like I showed you at this one, hat pin four corners, as well as a single bingo, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is a regular bingo. Also have a butterfly game that we play, and that is the four corners as well as the small frame, which I showed you. Small frame is just around the free spot. So that's what the butterfly is. Letter L. Now with the letter L, they usually do it either if it's a letter L crazy, is you can get a letter L anyway. If it's a letter L just straight up, of course you know what an L looks like, so that's how you would get the bingo. Champagne glass is just as such. And that's the symbol of it. I was trying to think of a better way to explain it. But yeah, that's the way that symbol looks. So kind of like a Y, but missing the bottom B and the bottom O. 3x3 is basically the 3 boxes from the free spot. So the free spot, and then this would be a box, that 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 would be. So it's actually 9 squares within that 3x3. Outside picture is a large frame, has some may call it in their bingo halls, or outside picture frame. It's the same thing. It's just all the numbers on the outside that make up a large frame. Remember, we had small frame, which was everything around the free spot. So now this is the large frame. So as you see in the middle, those 9 blocks, that would be a small frame. So everything around the small frame would be that outside picture or a large frame. Letter I is just as such. Letter Y is just as such. Letter T And as you see, there's an example. You see it says crazy T anyway. So in that case, you would be able to get a crazy T as you see it. That way, you can get a crazy T. That way, you can get a crazy T. That way, or you can get a crazy T that way. Okay, and then the last one is a double stamp, and of course that is a free spot, which is always marked. So a double stamp is just the 4 boxes in the corner that make up a stamp, just like when I showed you up here, that stamp. So on that game right there, you would just be looking for 2 stamps. And then this is just all of the sessions that we have at the Bingo Hall that I attend. A speedy game is exactly what they say. It's speedy depending on who is the caller at your hall. It could be extremely fast. Sometimes people think they're going speedy and they're not. They're actually going turtle slow. So, but speedy is initially for you to have a speed up bingo game. And then these, when you see the colors, that is the colors of the papers, and that's an easier way so that you'll know what game that we are on. Most of these side games like Small Frame, Lucky 7, those are purchased separately. And they're usually in another pack that is way different than your actual paying pack. Pink jackpot, as you can see, that was the total for a pink jackpot cover. For you to get all 4 postage stamps, there is prizes for each one. If you get a 1 postage, 2 postage, 3 postage, there are still prizes for single wins. And then of course session 2, because we are there up until 10 o'clock. It's the same on this side, different games. So as you see, letter I, speedies. You usually have 4 speedy games throughout the whole session. And yeah, so butterfly, 35 numbers or less. When you see that, you would, in order for you to get that jackpot of 250 or whatever, if it's 1500, whatever the jackpot is for that butterfly, 35 numbers or less, meaning if you get it on the 35th number, you still get that jackpot. Anything over 35 you will not get. Okay, and these are the other games. And usually the gray pile is our last game of the night, and as you see, it has the small frame plus the coverall and the prize for the ending game. A total, there is 36 games that we play. Your halls may be different, but yeah, that is just a brief overview of bingo, what a bingo dauber is, how bingo games work, what's some ways that you can get bingo. So like I said, if you are interested in bingo, you can go ahead and Google bingo halls near you, and they should come up with some list of bingo halls for you to attend. You can also, if you're looking for bingo markers, you can check on Google, Amazon. You can also go to my girl that I get all of my bingo supplies from, and she's on Mercury, and that is the Bingo Junkies room. Okay. So yeah, I hope you all liked the video. I hope it was very informational if bingo is one of your hobbies. And if not, and you made it this far, I still want to thank you for tuning in to our bingo lesson for today. Remember, these are daubers. Remember, you can get bingo any of these ways. It's not just the traditional one-line way. There are many different ways to get bingo. And we talked about a coverall, hat pin 4 corners, regular hat pin, a letter X, a small frame, a large frame, a letter L, a letter Y, a letter T, a champagne glass, and a speedies. Again, I hope you enjoyed this video, honeybees, and until next time, you're loved, you're beautiful, and you matter.